Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm Priscilla and this is my Tarot Corner. Today's video I'll be unboxing the Tarot of Marseille and the Minchiate Tarot. Both of these were sent to me from Brigh. Hopefully I pronounced their publication correctly. I did post on my Instagram. I think also I posted as a YouTube short as well that I received these two decks and that I'd be doing an unboxing of them, and I did want to work with them specifically with the tarot by numbers. Well, specifically the Marseille deck. This one is pip style as well, but it's more of an Italian, like an Italian style pip deck, tarot deck. I really don't know how to explain this, to be honest with you. These are like the first of their kind in my collection, so I don't really know like how to explain these decks. But yes, so I wanted to go through them. So let's start with the Tarot of Marseille. This is the 2020 edition. This is the back. So yes, you can order these. I don't know, can you order them straight from them? I'm not even sure. I know you can order these on Amazon. So they do have an Amazon storefront. Comes in a tuck box. Tuck box feels pretty nice in my opinion. And there's no damage to it. They shipped them to me specifically and they were packaged really well. So there's no damage to the corners or anything like that. So I'll just put that over here. This one does come with a physical guidebook, as you can see here. So what do we have here? We have like an introduction. We have information on the deck, spreading the cards, 3-card spread, tips, and then it goes into the major arcana. So we get the meaning, we get symbolism, and then upright and reverse keywords. And we seem to get that for all the major arcana, so that's great. Then we go into the suits. So here we get less information. So really we get the meaning and then upright reversed, seems like. Suit of Swords, coins, okay. Cups. Okay. So little itty bitty book is what you get here. I do really love the backs. I will say that the backs are really lovely. So the reason why I wanted to take a look at this particular deck is because I really love the coloring of this deck. It's not as bright as most Marseille style decks, which I'm not a fan of, to be honest with you. And this deck is really affordable, especially on Amazon. If you get it from Amazon, it's really affordable. I'm not sure what the pricing is on their website. I will leave their website, though, down below if you would like to support them directly. Please feel free to do so. So, yes. Yeah, so coloring. I really love the coloring of their edition. And I'm not really a fan of like the traditional Marseille coloring. I don't know, I don't really like, it doesn't call to me, if that makes sense. I find it too bright, like the original RWS. I don't like the coloring of that either. Honestly, it's very bright and it's too much in my opinion. So it's the same thing. I have the same issue with the Marseille. So I've never been called to pick up an original deck, and I've always wanted one. And maybe I'll just, like I did with the RWS, I'll just pull the trigger, buy an original just for the sake of having an original, and then just use the one that I actually like the coloring of. So for the RWS, I really enjoyed the Centennial. I have the pocket in a tin version, and that's the one I use the most when it comes to the coloring and rendition. So for Marseille specifically, I feel like this coloring is what calls to me, so I'll probably only use this one. in my collection. Now, there are plenty of indie Marseille decks that are stunning, and I love the colorings of it, but they're quite expensive and not something that I can afford. So I love the fact that this is affordable. You can pick it up. It's readily available. And that to me is like fantastic. I really want to learn. I love the style of Marseille pips because of the foliage, and I really want to learn how that is incorporated into the meaning of the card. So if you have any good or book recommendations on Marseille that are readily available and affordable, please leave them in the comments below, because I really want to pick up something that that allows me to understand what's going on in the pip cards, because I really want to look at that closer. Yeah, so here are the quartz. The knave, I'm assuming that's how that's pronounced. I have no clue, is the page. Yeah. And then we have the cups here. Like, I really love this. And in the original, it's like so bright. Like, the yellow is like super duper bright, which I'm not about that. So that's why I really love this. Oh, there we go. It unfocused. Okay, now we have the swords. So other than the titles not being in traditional French, which is what Marseille typically is, and maybe I should get a French Marseille deck. Maybe that would be good. Yeah, so other than the titles being in traditional French and the death card not having a title, because I know that the death card doesn't typically have a title in traditional Marseille, that's really the only changes for this deck specifically. And I feel like if you're someone who doesn't speak French or is not native to that particular language, I think you'd probably appreciate the titles not being in French and the titles being in English. So that to me is fine, though I do speak French, so I could survive with a French deck. So yes, so I do really like this. Now the cardstock it feels linen. Let me just bring it up to my face. Yeah, it feels linen. It has like a linen texture. I don't know if you can see the texture. Oh yeah, there we go. See the texture. So yes, but do the backs have the texture? Yeah, they do. Okay. It shuffles lovely. Like, honestly, this is beautiful. And I feel like it would riffle shuffle well as well. I don't riffle shuffle or bridge shuffle, so I'm not going to attempt that. But if you are a riffle bridge shuffler, you'd probably really enjoy this cardstock, to be honest with you. So, yes. Really love this. I can't wait to work with this deck. We got the Knave of Cups. Let's just take a look what the write-up says, because I didn't really... Here we go. So it says, if this will focus, emotions are strong but flowing. Wildly, they need a proper container. Upright is imagination. Charisma in reverse is emotionally stunted and confused. So, yes. So I'm assuming the cup is the container. That's an assumption. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so this is the only guidebook that they have. Look at the pictures. It says here, look at the pictures and use the explanations in this booklet to connect each card with one of your life experiences. Okay. I definitely want to get an actual book for Marseille that goes into way more detail. So yes, if you have any recommendations, please let me know in the comments. But I love this deck. Very, very nice coloration. I do have to say that. Now, let's look at the Italian deck. So we have the Minchiate Tarot. Again, the titles are in English, I'm pretty sure. This one doesn't come with a physical guidebook. It just comes with a bunch of extra cards. How many cards are in this? It's 97. 97. There is a QR code specifically for the guidebook. So let me scan this and we'll take a look. Okay, I'm going to save this and look at it in my files. Here. Okay. So what do we have here? We have the deck. Okay. So the deck has the 78 cards, so the 22 major arcana, the 56 minor cards, and then it has 19 additional cards beyond the 78 standard. So 12 cards are the signs of the zodiac. 3 are additional major arcana cards, so prudence, charity, and faith. And then we have 4 elemental cards, air, earth, fire, and water. Cool. Okay. I love that. Oh, it gives you also correspondences for the element. Action, emotions, work, and thought. 3-card spread, tips. Okay, major arcana. So we have meaning, symbolism, upright, and reversed. Okay. Here, let me go fast and not get you sick by looking at this scrolling. I want to see if they have the extra cards in here. Okay. So we have prudence. Fantastic. Same structure. Charity. Perfect. Faith. Perfect. We go into the astrological signs. Gives you meaning, symbolism, upright, and reversed. So it gives you the same structure, just shorter. Okay, perfect. I'm assuming that's the same for the elements. Yes, this is how the elements are structured. Smaller image, information on the side. Minor arcana. Okay, so the minor arcana will look like the elements in this book. Perfect. Okay, that's great. I love that. So that's fine. Again, this deck is also affordable. I will say that. Love the backs. This deck is not... no, this is not linen. So it's like a matte cardstock. I don't know if you can... It's like a semi-matte, I guess, where you can kind of... There's a bit of a sheen to it. So yeah, this deck is lovely. And I really wanted to take a look at it because it definitely feels different from like traditional tarot, in my opinion, because it comes with all these extra cards and things. And I will say this deck feels and it has also keywords on the minors in the upright and reversed positioning, so I thought that was really cool, in my opinion. So I wanted to take a deeper look into this particular deck because of the fact, 1, it's Pip, but 2, it actually gives you keywords on the cards to help you out, which is really awesome. Okay, and then we have the Wands. Oh, and we have this extra card here at the back, which talks about the illustrator. So yes. Okay, I'm going to put that to the side and we can get into the cards. Okay, let's take a look at the major arcana. So we have the Fool. I've never seen a traditional Minchiate tarot, so I don't know what to expect from this particular deck, to be honest with you. I don't think I know Lo Scarabeo does a lot of those, which I don't always find affordable, to be honest with you. Their decks are typically like $50 in Canada, which is wild to me. Wild. Absolutely wild. So, yes. So I don't really know what to expect. I do love the artwork, I will say that. Interesting. We have some, I don't know, Latin maybe? We have the World. And then we have these extra cards. Now, I don't know if the traditional has extra cards. Again, I know nothing about this particular tarot deck. I will probably have to do some research after, but so far I'm really enjoying this. And then we have the extra cards. So the extra cards I'll probably put on the side and not shuffle them in. Is that a dog in the fire? What the? That poor dog. Well, it looks like a dog anyway. Hopefully it's a dog. This also looks like a dog, I guess. I don't know what that is, actually. I should see. Let's see. Okay. Can I search? Here we go. Find in page. Fire. Here we go. No, it just says that there's an animal inside. It just says animal. Does that not look like a dog? What is this? Maybe a sheep? No, it's not. Could be a shaved sheep, honestly. They look very much like this when you shave them. I don't know. And then this one just says a creature. A creature rests at the bottom of the card. Okay. Creature. We don't know. To me, they look like dogs. I think I'm just going to call them dogs. Someone actually knows what they actually are, please let me know in the comments. Okay, we have Aries. It is Aries season right now. Cool. Taurus. Gemini. Cancer. We have Leo. That is a very strange looking lion, I have to say. Virgo. Libra. Scorpio. Sagittarius. Capricorn. Aquarius. And Pisces. Cool. Okay, so those are the extra cards. Now, I will say this deck is giving me, just in terms of these two, like what I've shown so far, not the pips, because I know the Pagan Otherworlds is not, is it a pip deck? I don't think it's a pip deck, is it? Someone should tell me in the comments below if the Pagan Otherworlds is a pip deck. I don't believe so. Maybe I'm misremembering. I don't know. Anyway, the vibe, so obviously the art style is definitely not the same, but the vibe that I'm getting from this deck is the same type of vibe that I get from the Pagan Otherworlds, in my opinion. Because they also have, like, extra cards for, like, the Zodiac and stuff. So, I don't know. But I'm digging it. I'm really digging it. This is really cool so far. So we have in the upright and the reversed a keyword, which is really cool. I actually definitely like that. And we have something going on here as well sometimes. Not all of them, but like this one, we don't. This one, we don't. But sometimes there's like a little scene in the early cards. So we have the page, the knight, queen and king. Okay. Pentacles. Oh. Interesting. I love the faces on the coins. Very interesting. Honestly, if you have the book, oh God, what's that book? New Directions in Tarot. I had to go to my bookshelf and look. If you have that book, you can apply the directionality of like how people are positioned and who they're looking at and stuff to these coins, which is really cool in my opinion. Oh, no longer faces. We have birds randomly in the Knight of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. Birds. Okay, we have the page. Knight. All the knights seem to be like half beings. Kind of like a centaur, but obviously not a centaur. Just looking again. Yeah, interesting. I'm really liking this deck. I'm excited to use it. What's going on over here? Are those babies or cherubs or something? We have stealth, and then here we have theft. Interesting. Dead end and ruin. Interesting. Okay. Now here we have a centaur. The other ones, I don't even know what they are. So cool. I'm really enjoying this. Okay, last suit. Interesting. Sharing and excluded. Conflict and danger. Victory and corruption. We have the page. I don't know what this is. Is he also a centaur? Maybe he's a centaur. I don't know. I have no clue. I wonder if it says in the guidebook what they are and whatnot. So yeah, this is like a semi-gloss. I will say that it seems to shuffle really well for me in terms of like overhand. I don't know. I don't know. This is not linen, so I don't know how this would riffle and bridge shuffle, to be honest with you. Someone will have to let me know if they own this deck and they riffle bridge shuffle it, but I like the cardstock for myself, so No complaints here. Okay, let's see. Okay, we got the Five of Wands. So we have conflict, and then we have danger. Those feel kind of the same. I don't know. Okay, let's see. I'm going to search Five of Wands. Nope, that's not how you spell five. Huh? How do they do it? Maybe 5? Okay, 5. Okay, 5 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. Okay, Wands were last. Okay, so it says, meaning conflict and competition are necessary to keep moving. Symbolism, 5 wands appear on this card. Upright is conflict, reverse is danger. That's what it says. Very short to the point. You could probably bring in like numerology and I don't know, maybe Marseille meaning into this as well. So yeah, you could probably do that, most probably. And then maybe I'll use this as an oracle with these little cards, extra cards, because they do have the meanings in the guidebook, the online guidebook. So yeah, I could do that for sure. So yes, if you made it this far in the video, let me know by putting a ram sheep kind of emoji for Aries season. Let's do that for fun, you know, little fun little thing. And then let me know in the comments below if you have either of these decks or both of them. Let me know how you like them. If you don't have these decks, what do you think? Love to hear from you in the comments below. And if you have any recommendations for Marseille books, let me know in the comments below. Very appreciated. That way I can get to know Marseille a little bit better. So I do thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on that bell so you can be notified every time I post a brand new video. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it's greatly appreciated and helps me in the long run. Thanks so much, and I hope that you have a great day.